Welcome to the podcast series of Department of CDOE, Chandigarh University, the show where we're going to deep dive into the world of logistics, operations, and everything that keeps the global economy moving. I'm your host, Professor Navdeep Singh, and today we are unboxing the giant secret of supply chain management at Amazon, a case study from Harvard Business Publishing. So in this episode, my dear viewers, we will be unpack the secret of Amazon supply chain by our very esteemed guest of the day, Professor Dr. Navjeet Singh.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Thanks a lot.
Professor Singh serving his dedication as a professor and head of department at University School of Businesses, Chandigarh University. He is having a vast experience of 20 years in the field of academic and research with consideration subjects, market research, consumer behavior, research methodology, operation management, quality control, etc., and many more. So, welcome, sir, to today's podcast.
Thanks a lot, Navdeep. Thank you.
Sir, before moving ahead towards today's podcast, which is based on the Amazon supply chain, I want you to elaborate to the viewers a little bit about what is Amazon, how it started.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to convey my sincere thanks, Navdeep, for inviting me in this very important and I would say interesting topic and case study related to Amazon. I was just going through about all the knowledge that I have gathered as a professor, as a teacher of operations management, supply chain management, quality management to be specific. I come across a quote. It was basically talking about what supply chain is all about.
Yes.
And if we have to understand supply chain in very simple words, supply chain is like nature, yes, and it is all around us.
Yes.
To specify, to explain this aspect is, like we are living in a world, we call it nature.
Great.
All aspects of this nature, we say it is governed by Almighty, some superpower.
Yes.
And if you look at the various things that are put in place by Almighty, they are also a perfect example of a supply chain.
Which is from beginning
till end. And if you talk about a very simple example, rotation of Earth.
Yeah.
The rotation of Earth is so precise that a variation of 0.0001% can cause a huge damage to the entire world.
Yes.
So even if you talk about a natural process like our body is also like a supply chain. The things that we consume, the way we breathe, the way we use the daily routine that we are having, and the processes of various organs.
Yes.
So if any one of the minute organ, it stops functioning or it deviates from its specified routine or specified rules laid down by Almighty, I would say again.
Mm. So
definitely we will be in trouble.
Yeah.
So I personally believe that we are surrounded by this global phenomena, you can call a global concept that we call supply chain or supply chain management.
Very right.
And if you talk about the topic of the day, that is Amazon. I think we all know what Amazon has done in the last 30 or 40 years.
Yes, sir.
As you mentioned that it started in 1995 and Jeff Bezos, obviously the owner, the promoter,
yes,
or the mind behind this organization. So if we go to detail or to the history, so Mr. Jeff Bezos, he left the job of a banker.
Okay.
Fine. And an idea came up in his mind that we should create a company, we should create an organization which is based upon internet. And then came the idea of launching an online bookstore.
Okay, e-commerce.
Fine. Yeah. And today, Amazon is one of the biggest online bookstores of the world. We know Amazon today with its services like Amazon Prime.
Yes, sir.
We know Amazon from their other services that are offering to the world. But actually, Amazon is the first online book delivery organization. So that's
started with the books delivery.
yeah, it starts with the books delivery.
Okay.
And if you talk about, if you listen to Jeff Bezos, if you go back to his writings, his quotes, he believes that he is not working for a online or e-platform company or a retailer. He consider himself or the organization to be a company based upon technology and innovation.
Innovation,
The next generation, or even the previous generations, because I think we are luckily we belong to that part of the generations, I would say, who have witnessed the growth of internet, the development of internet, and
Yes.
today we are sitting in a world which is being dominated by artificial intelligence.
also.
So basically the core of the functions, they have drastically changed the way organizations are working. We can categorize them, the companies before internet evolution or the companies after the evolution of internet. So I think Amazon is a company which has its roots or its origin basically post internet era. And if you talk about in terms of revenues, so the revenues of Amazon at present, they stood at around value $575 billion.
575.
575 billion US dollars. So we can understand the kind of area or the kind of volumes that, or the customers the company is catering to through its products and services.
Very right, sir. Very right. Thank you so much for this answer.
Excellent.
Because I was looking before heading towards the podcast, viewers should we know that what it is actually and where it started began. So that's why it was my purpose to clear in front of the viewers that what it was.
So basically, as a professor, I would say I consider myself to be a professor. That is my first role.
Yeah.
So I think for the viewers or for the students, it is important to understand that when we talk about Amazon or any other company in the world, basically we need to understand the basic concepts that govern these organizations. When we talk about management concepts. So if we talk about management, so definitely we start with different concepts. We come marketing, we come operations, we come finance, we go with HR. But I personally believe that it is all about supply chain management. The differentiation between a successful company and a unsuccessful company in today's era, it lies in the competitive advantage that companies are getting through their supply chain practices.
Yeah, that's right. So one thing I have heard, and even I studied, that the Amazon was not the right name earlier. Jeff B started as a name. My viewers, let me tell you, the name was this company earlier was Cadbra.
Yeah, Cadbra.
Abracadabra.
Yeah.
It was Cadbra earlier.
Cadbra.
And I read, sir, that he changed the name of the company because one of the lawyer in Washington, he read it wrongly. He said it's a Cadbur, which means it's a dead person or dead body. So then he thought that it should be not like this name because everybody going to pronounce the wrong name in the future. So at that time, he changed the name. He been to the directory and he found that Amazon is a big name. The biggest, largest river in the world,
yes,
Amazon.
Largest rainforest of the world. Yes.
So is this right, sir?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's right.
Mr. Jeff Bezos, he tried different names. And as you rightly mentioned, Cadbra is the first choice. Then he also identified bookstore.com. He also registered a domain in that name itself. But after brainstorming, after going through all the, I think when we talk about the launch of an organization, name is the most important aspect.
Yeah,
fine.
Right.
You can't set any arbitrary name for an organization because name describes the vision, the philosophy of the promoter.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So the philosophy behind this Amazon, it is the largest company at present, providing, I would say, infinite options to the consumers as far as the selection of the products that are available on the platform.
Yes,
the
sir.
biggest online retailers. And if you talk about Amazon is the largest online retailer in United States with 37.6% market share.
Right now?
Yes, right now.
Okay.
In 2024, 2023 data I'm talking about. And I think the second company behind that is Walmart.
Yes, right.
And the Walmart share is not in double figure.
Not in double
Not
figure.
in double figure.
Okay.
Fine. So 37.6% market share in USA that company is targeting or
Okay.
achieving.
Okay.
I think this is phenomenal, I would say. And if you talk about the competition,
Yes, sir.
because when we evolve, when we develop, obviously we are not available, we are not competing to ourselves. We are competing to our other players in the market. And if you talk about Amazon, it is not competing only with the retailers, it is competing with other service providers also. When I'm talking about service providers, I'm talking about United Parcel Service, UPS, I'm talking about Federal Express. Because making products available on a platform, on a website, it is a different aspect.
It's a different aspect.
Making those products available to the customers,
On
that
time.
is on time,
On time.
that is the most challenging part. So for that, you need to have a strong distribution network, you need to have a strong warehouses, you need to have strong connections with distributors and dealers, and all those things. If we have to summarize these things in one word, we call it supply chain.
Supply chain. That's Amazon doing
That's
right.
Amazon.
That's
That's
doing
Amazon.
right now. So, sir, one thing I want to clear over here from you, that how does the Amazon balance its customer-centric philosophy with the need of operational and optional efficiency and many other aspects? How they making this customer-centric? What is the philosophy behind how they making the customer balanced and they satisfy the customer?
I believe that in not only in case of Amazon, it is a case with every organization. In today's era, the customers are not going to wait. Customers has got options.
Many options.
Many options, I would say. And in case you are not understanding their needs, in case you are not delivering to them what they actually want,
Looking for.
and of right quality and of a right price.
Yes.
So if you are not following these basic rules of doing business, so it does not matter whether you are doing offline business or you are doing online business. These are the basic traits or basic aspects that you need to understand. Amazon did it perfectly well.
Okay.
Why they did it perfectly well? Because if you talk about Amazon, Amazon understand the scenario. If you now we call it business environment. So business environment was changing dynamically in early 90s, or we can say at the start of this century, to be honest. As I already mentioned, that it is an era of technology. Amazon, they focused intensively on technology and innovation. And the CEO, the promoter of that company, Mr. Jeff Bezos, he has given a name to that concept that we call flywheel effect. Flywheel effect.
Okay.
So what flywheel effect is all about? Flywheel effect says, or this concept says, that whatever things we are doing in our organization, those things must be innovative and keeping cost into consideration.
Because cost is also important.
Cost is also important. Yeah. In the name of innovation, you can't put the burden of that innovation on your customers and charge them higher prices.
Exactly.
So whatever things they are doing in the organization, the prime objective is to cut the cost, to delve deep into the innovation aspect with the help of obviously technology.
Right.
And the third most important aspect is fulfilling the promises made to the customers. So what customer want? If you talk about online marketplace, customer want a selection of items.
Yes.
Different types of assortments, different types of categories of products on display.
Yes.
But the customer also want them to be of good quality. Quality should not be compromised, at any cost.
Yes.
And they also want discounts.
What is
they also
want
want deals.
Yeah.
So that's why the kind of deals we are getting on online platforms, such kind of deals are not available in the offline space. So when we are providing the customers with all these three options, so definitely our company, there is no doubt that a company cannot succeed. So these are the basic success mantras for any organization in the world.
Very right.
And if you talk about, because Amazon is not a manufacturer, Amazon primarily basically deals in delivery.
Delivery, supply.
Supplier. So what they are doing, they are getting the items purchased from other suppliers, stored them in their warehouses, and from their warehouses they are distributing to the customers as per the demand. And second thing, what Amazon is doing, we call it third party suppliers. The third party suppliers, they are displaying or providing their products, make their products available on the platform of Amazon. So in that case, Amazon is working on two models. One is called first party model,
Yes.
and second is called third party model.
Okay, first party. And
First party means Amazon is buying the products from different suppliers.
different supply.
So Amazon becomes the official merchandise of record
Okay.
for those products.
Okay.
Not the manufacturer, but merchandise with record that they are selling these products on behalf of Amazon. So ultimate responsibility lies with Amazon.
Amazon.
Now there are third party products. Third party products are those products which are listed by third party vendors on the website of Amazon, and they are being sold by those third party vendors by using the platform of that online Amazon space. So in that case, Amazon is the seller, but he is not the owner of those products. But in that case, if you're talking about customers,
Yeah.
it is very important for any organization that if a third party vendor is supplying products, selling products through your platform, then you should make a mechanism to check the quality of those products.
Whether it's safe.
Whether it is safe,
Because customer is totally.
because ultimately the product is being sold by Amazon.
Amazon.
So for customer, it is the Amazon.
Yes.
Not any third party logistics or service provider. So in that case, I think Amazon did exceptionally well. They set up their processes, they set up their quality standard, they set up their benchmarks, and the design is system so robust that every product that is being listed on Amazon's platform or their website, it is being thoroughly verified and checked, or authenticated information or authenticated products are sold through Amazon platform.
I think, sir, this is the only reason why I think almost 90% people are more towards the online shopping and from Amazon and all such delivery rather than to go offline, as you mentioned that there is some other charges has been included in offline shopping. So online gave you deals also, and it giving you right delivery also.
Absolutely. And if you talk about in terms of data, that what is the percentage of online sales. So the exact figures is, if you go by this case study only, so by 2023, 2024, approximately 5.8 trillion US dollar in value. This is the figure or the amount which deal in online sales across the world. And if you talk about total share of online retail, it is around roughly 19.6%. So out of the total global trade or retail sales, if you talk about, 20% approximately is online. 20% as of now. And we can see an opportunity. We can see an opportunity for players like Amazon and others also. So if out of 100%, 20% people are using online platforms or 20% sales are through online platform, it means we have opportunity of remaining 80%. So you can see, you can imagine the size of this market, the size of this business, and the opportunity not only with Amazon, other players also, those who are competing.
One another thing, sir, I want to mention over here that I read in this case study that earlier the Amazon started with only 20 products.
Yes.
And right now it is working with 600 billion products on the Amazon.
So that's why
it's a big number. I read.
So that's why I emphasized earlier also, because customers want variety. They want options. And if you talk about, even you see the logo of Amazon. It's A to Z.
A to Z.
Z. Fine. So basically they are trying to portray through that logo also that you will find everything on Amazon.
From A to Z.
From A to Z.
Yeah, right, sir, right, sir. So one another question I want to ask you here, sir, that most of the retailers, they do outsource logistics. What are the benefits and risk can be associated if we're going for outsourcing and we manufacturing? What difference between both of this?
both approaches have their own advantages and disadvantages. Some organizations, they don't want to deviate from what they are doing at present, or we call it competitive advantage.
Okay.
And I think global trade is also functioning on the same principle. If I deviate slightly from this topic,
Okay.
because it is a matter of this topic or this case study, it is all about a case study of global supply chain management, right? Or global trade,
Global
I would
trade.
say. In global trade, it is being said that you should manufacture or you should produce or you should deal with only those items which you can deal with 100% efficiency and operational excellence. Means, if I talk about as a country,
Yes.
India is known as service economy. India is not to be considered, or we can't tell or can't compare India with China.
No.
Because China is an economy which is based upon manufacturing economy.
Manufacturing
Fine.
basis.
India has advantage in terms of being a service economy.
Perfect example of my question.
Yes. So Indians or Indian economy is doing exceptionally well as far as service sector is concerned. So India is having a competitive advantage in terms of service sector.
Service sector.
China has advantage in terms of being a world's global manufacturer, I would say. And China is supplying products to all across the globe. And India is providing services to the entire globe. Specifically, if I have to mention like IT services we are talking about. Indian IT companies or IT professionals, why they are in huge demand? Because India, the ecosystem, I would say, even if you talk about education system or the universities or the professionals that are being developed. So IT sector has developed exponentially. Tremendous growth in IT sector. So Indians or Indian professionals, they converted into their competitive advantage.
Yes.
Like if you, and obviously there is difference between rupees and dollars.
Rupees and dollars also.
So you can pay salary in rupees to Indians, and obviously if you have to pay the similar salary to some person in USA, it will be in dollars. So the companies, they are outsourcing their work to Indians. So people sitting in Chandigarh right now, they are handling the services of the customers sitting in USA.
Yes.
So that is also a part of supply chain only.
It's a part of business also.
Business only.
It's a business
And
strategy.
Yes, in technical terms, we call it service supply chain.
Yes.
There is a manufacturing supply chain, distribution of products from manufacturer or to warehouse to the customer. But the people sitting in India or sitting in Punjab or in Chandigarh, they are handling the customers of USA. We call it service supply chain.
So this is the difference.
This is a difference. So competitive advantage that one has, so one should focus or increase that competitive advantage further, and the things that you cannot do better than others, so you should try to import them.
So both of the parties have advantage.
This is what global trade is all about. This is
important for the viewers and students.
This is important for all of us to understand.
Yes.
We can't say that India should reduce their imports to zero. Or India should only be export-oriented country, or China should only be export-oriented country. It cannot happen. It will never happen. No country is self-sufficient.
Yes.
So basically, like India, if you talk about agriculture, service sector, you can say spices. Right. So these are the areas where India has dominated from day one. Yeah. And if you talk about crude oil, petroleum, so we don't have resources. So obviously we have to import these products from concerned nation.
Then supply.
So this is so global trade, I would say, that is the most important aspect that one has to understand through this case study also. Because Amazon, from being a company originated in USA, now Amazon has business almost everywhere in the world. And Amazon does not just relies on suppliers of only one nation. Amazon has suppliers across the world. Wow. So that's why they have become cost effective. The products of good quality, reasonable quality, I would say, at appropriate price, at right time, at right quantity, you are delivering products to the customers. This is what customer want.
And this is the business strategy.
This is business.
This is the strategy which we need to learn in this scenario, that how we need to dive into this business today. Thank you, sir, for this answer.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
So, sir, let's dive into one another important question for my viewers. That with over the 1.5 million employees, 1.5 million employees, and the market capitalization far exceeding that in the Walmart, based on Amazon and Walmart. What are the risks and opportunities associated with the Amazon scale and the operational complexity between both of them?
Yeah, I think this is very important
Very
question
important.
that we need to, I think, I would like to answer this question. If you talk about Amazon and the scale that company has grown up in the last, I think, 30 odd years roughly, definitely the risks or opportunities, they keeps on varying at different level of your development stages.
Unparalleled.
They're unparalleled. The risks and opportunities that Amazon is facing today, definitely those risks and opportunities, they can be one of the reasons for which the organizations exists. If there is no risk, then there cannot be an opportunity.
And there will be not a
There will
strong
not be a business,
strategy.
or there you can't say that you are going to earn profits. When something is happening,
Yes,
you need to act according to the situation.
according to the situation.
Now, if you talk about Amazon, as I already mentioned, that it started from a bookstore, then it went into different sectors that company is catering at present. If you talk about Amazon Web Services, cloud computing,
Yes,
then it is into retail, it is into that payment
payment based.
wallet, it is into the supply chain logistics. At every stage of their business cycle or their life of the company, they come across different challenges or risks. They took that risks as an opportunity to convert the Amazon into the global organization that we call the Amazon today. Fine. And I think if you talk about the competition at present that Amazon is facing, I think in USA we always talk about Amazon and then we come across Walmart. So Walmart is a competitor of Amazon in terms of, you talk about retail sector.
Yeah.
But Walmart's primary focus was on offline retail. They're having huge warehouses across the world. Walmart is challenging Amazon. And I think we all know, I think that Walmart has bought Flipkart.
It's about the Flipkart.
Flipkart,
Yeah,
fine. Walmart is targeting Amazon through Flipkart. So Flipkart, we all know as an Indian
Yes.
brand or Indian
It's
organization. So it is also doing exceptionally well, I would say.
Yeah.
Because Amazon and Flipkart, these are the two brands that primarily Indians are familiar with.
Familiar with. Yeah.
And if you have to buy something online, the very first two brands that comes to our mind, it is Flipkart and
Flipkart and Amazon. Whenever we going for shopping.
fine. So these complexities or these opportunities, these Amazon is facing through upcoming players. Definitely Amazon will always be having a first mover advantage, but still they have to compete with all these changes happening in the world.
market.
So one of the risk is the competition,
Yes.
to be precise. Now, second thing is you talk about operational complexities of Amazon. Now, if you talk about one of the challenges that Amazon has to face, that they have to bear a cost of around 84 billion US dollar.
84 billion.
US dollar in 2022 only to fulfill the logistics and transportation cost of the products and services that they are delivering to their customers.
Yeah.
So this cost is approximately, it has increased from 7.6% in 2010 to 10.8% in 2015.
10.8%.
So it means Amazon's total cost of running the business, roughly 11% of that cost is basically the cost of making those products available at the doorstep of the customer.
And on the platform also.
On the platform also, fine. Inbound or outbound, what we call. So 84 billion US dollar you are putting to deliver the products to the customers. Now, if you talk about initially, Amazon was relying on the giants I would say, like UPS and FedEx.
That's why I mentioned that it's a giant topic today.
It's a giant topic today, and Amazon is competing with giants of this business,
Yes.
whether it is Walmart, whether it is UPS, whether it is FedEx.
FedEx.
So initially, Amazon, when they launched their businesses, obviously they were relying on third parties
Third party.
like UPS and FedEx. But what they observed, they come across a phenomena in 2013. There is an incident
Okay.
in Christmas.
Okay.
Amazon was not able to deliver the products to their customers because it was Christmas time, and the global supply chain service provider UPS or FedEx, they were too occupied that they could not deliver the orders on time.
On time.
So Amazon lost an opportunity and they lost millions of dollars. They
At
could
that
not cater to the requirements of the customers. Why this has happened? Because Amazon was dependent on a third party.
In 2013.
13.
Okay.
UPS and FedEx.
FedEx.
Primarily 90% of Amazon's business was handled basically by UPS. So from there, they thought of that they should create their own supply chain network. So it means a risk, it converted into an opportunity. So after that, Amazon shifted into logistics and supply chain business.
Okay.
And ultimately, progressing slowly and gradually, Amazon launched global supply chain services, catering to the requirements of the entire globe.
So they took the advantage of
They
this
took the advantage of that gap
Yeah.
that they identified. And this provided them another area where they can invest. Similarly, if I talk about another example, I would just like to quote in terms, we were talking about risk and opportunity. In order to manage that entire database, websites, portals, millions of products or customers are doing transactions on daily basis.
Daily basis.
You need a huge storage data
For the same.
data house, dataware, I would say. Then you can call it cloud computing, a terminology we use in IT domain. So again, Amazon was earlier relying on some other partners. And they identified an opportunity over here also. That why can't we have our own cloud computing type of mechanism where we can store all the data
For us.
Not for us. They developed into this system
Okay.
and entered into this business also.
Okay.
Amazon Web Services, I think, if I'm not wrong, the name of the company. And now all the big players, Google, Meta, Microsoft, they are using the cloud services designed by Amazon to store their data.
So this was one of the complexity and it is resolved by Amazon.
And roughly 40% of the global data houses, datawares, I don't know exactly what we can call it. So those databases, they are being stored on Amazon Web Services cloud portal.
Right.
40% of the global
40%
databases.
So my dear learners, this was amazing information for today of this question, that all the business prospective people should think like this. Where is the risk and where we need to take the opportunity?
Where there is a risk, there is an opportunity.
There is an opportunity.
So this is a code we can say, this is the thing.
I think,
where
sir,
there is a will, there is a way. So this is what we used to learn in our classes, school classes. So we can say where there is a risk, there is an opportunity. This is what Amazon has taught.
This is the rule which nowadays the students need to learn. The business students who are doing their MBAs and all such business courses, they should learn such cases, that where is the risk? So we have to take the opportunity from there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. So here, sir, one another aspect I want you to clarify to my viewers, that how the Amazon investment in the same day fulfillment centers the influenced in the delivery speed, cost, structure, and the competitive positions in the US markets, how they balance here.
Yes, so I think the answer to this question lies in only, I have to give you answer in one word.
Okay.
That would be supply chain management.
Supply chain management.
But if I have to give elaboration, so I will just go slightly deep.
Okay.
The real essence of Amazon's success as I mentioned earlier also, it is the technology integration with their services. Whatever businesses, whatever processes that they have designed, they are not traditional, they are not manual. They are basically driven by technology.
Technology.
And if you talk about not only Amazon, if you talk about, all, if you give a look at the companies that we are surrounded by, even if you can talk about Zomato,
Yes.
we can talk about Swiggy
Swiggy.
or other brands, they are what they are doing. They are providing a platform, technology-oriented platform, or we call it apps. So Amazon, they are basically, I would say, they are the first company, or I would say they are the global brand that show the ways to these companies, regional companies or national companies.
National companies.
Fine. So Amazon in itself, I would say Amazon is a transnational company. It is a global company. Amazon, the people of India, they don't consider Amazon to be a company of USA. They consider Amazon to be a company of India.
India also.
So this is the philosophy of the organization, and actually this is true with all the global organization, not only with Amazon. You take example of Coke,
yeah,
Coca-Cola.
we also
You take example of Microsoft.
Yes.
You take example of Meta or Facebook. They never said that they are companies of a particular region or of a particular country. They think, they understand that in case you have to become successful, you have to follow the rules, you have to follow the regulation, you have to follow the procedures and processes of the concerned nation. And obviously you have to provide your customers with best of the services.
And accordingly with
delivery. And in order to give them best of the services, I think at present, other than technology, I think we can't say that there is any other weapon or any other tool that you can use the best that these companies are doing. These companies have done, and they have shown the way to others also. Now, if you talk about the delivery operations of Amazon, so they design apps for every activity that they are doing. For example, tracking of vehicles, preparation of schedules, preparation of orders, delivering the orders, and they are not lying only on just one set of process, like from store to customer. No, they have integrated the entire supply chain from manufacturers, suppliers, we can talk about logistics, then to the warehouses, from warehouses to the stores, and from stores to the end customers. So that chain is so interlinked that they have not left even an iota of error or scope where they cannot be connected with their end customer.
They monitor it.
They monitor everything, and they are making customers to do the jobs themselves. I am searching the product myself.
Yes.
There is no one to help me out over there. I am ordering myself. After placing the order, I am making the payment myself. I am tracking the order myself, and I am receiving the order
by myself.
Fine. And in case the product is not as per my requirement, I am putting a return myself. Just leave that person who is just picking and delivering from your doorstep. So all the things customers are doing themselves. So basically, customers are the most important element of that supply chain. So basically what these companies are doing, they are putting the customers into their supply chain itself.
You should pick up.
We are a part of the supply chain.
Yeah, you should pick up, you should select, you should check.
You should pay.
Yeah, you should pay.
And in case the product is not satisfactory, you have to return it. And there are, now the thing is, the processes are so simple. And I would say, I think there's an option on Amazon or any website these days it is available. You order a product. Yes. There are two options. One is add to cart. Second option is buy now.
Yeah, I also see
one click thing. So just see what Amazon has done. That buy now or one click option, we are calling it. Amazon was the first company that developed that particular buy now or one click purchase option, and Amazon got it patented.
Okay.
till 2017, if I'm not wrong, till 2017, that buy now type of option, it was in the name of Amazon. No other company can copy that or use that. Till 2017, that option was available only on Amazon. So what that option is basically talking about, if I go into detail, buy now means your details or as a customer, your name, your address, your gender, your phone number, they store your account number, they are saved in the profile of Amazon. When we are putting buy now, in buy now, you are not supposed to fill these details again and again. The record is saved. Now, what Amazon did or any these companies are doing these days, they are asking customers to save their details on their platform. So it helps them to understand their customers well. My age, my date of birth, my mobile number, my email ID, these things are interlinked. I think earlier we say that gold is the most important commodity, or petrol or crude oil is the most important commodity. But I think in today's scenario, the most important commodity is data.
Your data.
Data, customers' data. So all these companies, they want customers' data. So data is stored, company can access that data, they can understand the behavioral patterns of their customers. What customers are buying? What is their frequency of purchase? What kind of colors they are buying? What kind of products that they have bought in the last 1 year or 2 years? And what they are doing, they are analyzing those data and they are providing customers with similar kind of options, recommendations. Like a very common example, Netflix. I watched a movie yesterday night. So similar kind of movies start appearing on my home screen whenever I next go to Netflix. Behavioral patterns, they are being analyzed, they are being recognized by these technological focused companies. So it leads to cost effectiveness. It leads to understanding the customers well and providing them with the products that they wish to buy.
Or buy.
Because assortment can also be a challenge. There are, you said, millions of products on the platform. So how customers should decide? So they give them options. You can filter out. Filter by brand, by price, by the top selling, minimum price, highest price, sizes.
Fine. And the different
options that are, so you can select a very unique items that are as per your requirement. Colors to be important. So in that case, I think Amazon, that was, I would say they have the first mover advantage. Other companies, they are definitely doing good, but I think Amazon, they set a benchmark, and in terms of integration of the supply chain with the help of technology, and also they are into the business of supply chain now. They have their own freight services. They have their own, they're also using their own branded tractors, equipments in USA to deliver the products across the world.
So here I want to connect the one another question to this question also, that as we discussed that it has started in 90s.
Yes.
With the bookstore.
Yes.
Online bookstore. And right now it's working with 600 billion products. What industries actually dominated by this? Then and now?
Like if I have to give another example in terms of Amazon's example only, you talk about bookstores. Fine. So they are providing customers the option to buy books online. I think you must be knowing a product we call Kindle. So that Amazon launched, so they understand an opportunity that an e-reader, a book reader. So they develop that product, an item, gadget, Kindle. So that gadget, they designed, they manufactured, they launched at zero profit. Only customer has to pay the price of that gadget. Now, after buying that product at zero profit to the company, only the cost they will be paying the customers. In order to read the books on Kindle, they have to buy the subscription. So only then they will be able to read the books. So from bookstore, they are moving to Kindle. From bookstore, they have entered into the AWS web services. Again, it is a need. they need to store data.
Data.
So they need servers, databases.
Yeah.
So they entered into AWS, web services or cloud computing we'll talk about. Then they were feeling problems, they were feeling challenges, difficulties in making the products delivered to the customers. So they thought of designing, creating their own supply chain. And I think you would be astonished to hear that the supply chain business of Amazon, it is roughly equal the size of UPS.
Okay.
United Parcel Services. So the supply chain business of Amazon, it is almost equal to
that.
UPS. Fine. And similarly, if we talk about retail. From bookstores, they thought of Mr. Bezos that why I am only selling books. I can also sell other entertainment materials.
Why not?
So that's music came into Amazon Music, came into picture.
Yeah.
Then OTT, Amazon Prime. It entered, and movies and all those things they are. And I think they are the largest, Amazon Prime is the largest OTT service provider.
Yes,
Again, from the name itself, that whatever they wish to do, they want to do it the bigger. So when supply chain is there, entertainment industry is there, retail is there, then Amazon Fresh, I think latest edition. So they're also selling, I think, vegetables and fruits, perishable items.
Yeah,
so that is also one of the areas that they have recently entered into. Then we have Amazon Pay. Like Google Pay is there, or Paytm is there. So they're also their own UPI app. So everywhere they saw a risk. They accepted that risk and they converted that risk into an opportunity. And this is what all big players are doing.
So, my dear viewers, so this was the information which tells you and teach you, if we are into business, we should not think on one perspective.
Yes, absolutely.
Many challenges there and many opportunities there. And from that beginning point, we have to do more and more, and we make newer additions. This was the information which I was trying to extract from you to the viewers, that these things could be happen in the business. So sir, next I want to know from you, what are the different strategies and the implications of Amazon delivery they use? What proper strategies and for the delivery, and how it going towards the door to door? What is the easiest way?
Yes, absolutely. I think you rightly mentioned that it is a strategy.
It is a strategy.
Strategy is basically, we call a course of action. But strategy is basically something that drives the entire organization.
Right.
And strategy is derived from the philosophy or from the vision of the promoter or the leaders, I would say. Now, if you talk about the strategy of Amazon in providing solutions or services to their customers, and I think one more thing I would like to quote over here that would be, I think, surprising to my viewers also, as it is to me also, that Amazon delivered, I think in 2023, they delivered roughly 5 billion orders.
5 billion orders.
5 billion orders. And out of those 5 billion orders in 2023, if I'm not wrong, 4 billion orders were either same day delivery or next day delivery.
Same day
or the next day.
It was 4 billion.
4 billion.
It's a big number.
Out of 5 billion orders that Amazon has catered in a year, out of them 4 billion orders were delivered either on the same day or the very next day. So 2-day fulfillment, we call it. 2-day order fulfillment. How it is possible?
Big challenge.
It is possible because of the word that you have mentioned, strategy. So what the strategy has, or it includes a very, very thoughtful creation of an organization that we call Global Supply Chain Service of Amazon. So they have fulfillment by Amazon. There is a concept. They have their own Amazon Freight for movement of goods from
store to
store. They have Amazon Global Shipping. across the border, shipping of the products across the borders.
All countries.
Yes, they are having AMD,
Okay.
sorry, AWD, AWD, Amazon Warehouse and Distribution Network. So they have all these units put into place.
So they put all the
It
units
is
in
not
different countries.
in different countries, and it is not like that. Okay, we will create one thing and we will deliver products to the customer. It is not that easy.
Okay.
Because you might be knowing the product that I am getting that is being delivered to my doorstep. It might be possible the product is coming across the sea.
Yeah.
Fine. And the product is not of Indian origin. That product is being manufactured by some manufacturer in China or USA or Europe.
In other countries.
So these vendors, they are putting their assortments on the Amazon platform. Putting the assortment on Amazon is a different thing. It is online. But making that assortment available and fulfilling that promise of 2-day delivery, it is not that easy.
It was not that easy.
Not that
very
easy.
right, sir.
So I think Amazon is providing training to their drivers. They are also going into some contracts with some local dealers, distributors who are having sufficient space to provide them logistics and supply chain solutions. So it is not like that they are doing it of their own.
Yeah.
You can't create those things of their own. You can't have like buses or trucks designed or manufactured by Amazon for shipping their products and services. No, you have to hire a third party vendor.
Yeah.
But the way they are doing these things, these things are integrated with each other. And I think you all know that we can track our shipments on our mobile app.
Yeah.
We can track. And we can also track that when that product is going to be delivered at my doorstep. And one more thing, I think we must be knowing it and we must experience that Amazon is also providing an option of choosing a time.
When
you want that item to be delivered. On Sunday, on Monday, on which specific time frame you will be available at your home, in the evening or in the morning. Or they also give some option like within these 2 hours you can deliver the product to me.
Yeah.
And also I think you must be knowing that they also tried delivering the products through drones.
Is it?
Yes.
I was not aware.
So they have also launched this service. They are trying that.
Okay.
That they will be making such deliveries possible where the products are being delivered using drones.
Okay.
And some beta experiment version they are doing.
Okay.
And I think we can hope that such type of services might be available in India very soon.
But it was surprising for me actually.
But this has happened.
Okay.
This has happened.
That's so amazing, my viewers. So last but not the least.
Yes, please.
One very important question. What are the core ideas, 3 core ideas started by the Jeff B for this Amazon? How it's going to be happen? And what credits for the Amazons are important for the long-term success? What these 3 core ideas has been started with?
I think the philosophy of the CEO of the company or the promoter, he believes in 3 principles that are available in the case study also. Putting the customers first. That is the first philosophy. Second is innovation. And third is being patient. So patience, customers, and the third one is that I just mentioned, that innovation. These 3 pillars basically govern the entire Amazon.
That's why.
And if we summarize our discussion, understanding what customers want, providing them best of the services at quality products and an affordable price, regularly updating yourself, providing innovations, fine, and to wait. Patience. It is not like that Amazon started everything at one go.
Yeah.
As they keep on progressing, they face some challenges, they understand some risks, they converted those risks and challenges into opportunities. and they keep on investing and they keep on innovating, and investment, innovation, putting customers at the forefront.
Right.
So whatever we are doing as a brand, we are doing it for our customers. And loyalty is something that is very crucial for any organization.
Right.
And I think it would be incomplete if I left the discussion without mentioning a very important aspect
Please.
that generated loyalty. We all know Amazon Prime subscription. So if you are getting a subscription of Amazon Prime, they are also promising you, in some cases, in some products, a fast delivery.
Yeah.
You must have seen on your
Yeah,
app
fast delivery.
fast delivery. And in some cases, they are not even charging you in case, because you have already got the subscription of Amazon Prime.
Right.
So Prime members, non-Prime members. So Amazon launched this very beautiful concept where they are charging a subscription amount. Initially, that started with, I think, $74 per person. Then they gradually increased it to $139 per person.
Per person.
And they were hoping, they are very skeptical that we are increasing the price of this subscription, we might see a dip in customer base. But surprisingly, the customer base, it increased even after increasing the price of that subscription.
Right.
And $1,400 billion.
$1,400 billion.
$1,400 billion is the revenue that Amazon is getting from the customers who are subscribers of
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Subscriber means the customers who have got the subscription of Amazon Prime and they are putting orders. And non-Prime members, they are giving a business of roughly $600 billion.
My gosh.
So Prime members, even after paying a fees, the number they are doing business with the Amazon, it gives them opportunity. It gives them some loyalty that we are buying subscriptions. So definitely customers feel attached to the company, and company is giving them, they're not only providing them free delivery or faster delivery, they're also providing them free music.
Few music also.
Free books also.
Yeah.
So as a Prime member, I can download some books free of the cost. I can listen to music free of cost.
Free of the cost.
So this customer loyalty or customer engagement, or I can say customer orientation, is at the core of the Amazon's philosophy. Plus innovation and being patient.
Patient with your work.
These three philosophies, I think Jeff Bezos, he is following from day one. And I think this is what we call a vision. The vision of the leader or the promoter, it is the most important factor, because that
has
across the entire organization it percolates, and every company, every member of the organization company, he or she starts feeling that for us this is important. Like even if you talk about India, Tatas. So Tatas, they also have like Ratan Tata, Jamshedji Tata. So they have founded an organization. So definitely they have a philosophy. So trust.
Yeah.
Fine. So we trust Tata.
So one
we respect
business
Tata.
person should have
Philosophy.
Their pillar should be there.
It should be strong.
It should be strong.
And it should be consistent. You can't change your philosophy every time.
Day to day.
It has to be long-term philosophy, long-term vision.
So my dear viewers, this was a big well of knowledge which we have delivered today, and I'm really thankful to you, sir.
Thanks a lot.
You came, and we came to know many things, and my viewers are so happy, sir, to have you. That these big well of this knowledge explore today, and we beat the giant of this Amazon today.
Absolutely. I would say the most important aspect for a teacher or for a professor is sharing of knowledge.
Perfect, sir. Very
Fine.
Perfect.
Whether that knowledge sharing is happening in a classroom, whether that knowledge sharing is happening through a podcast, ultimate objective is that it is mutual, that we learn from each other. So like I have some knowledge about Amazon, you also discovered something about Amazon while preparing this podcast. So definitely you must have got some ideas after reading their case study
Many
what
do.
Amazon has done.
Many.
Similarly, for people like us who are we teach students through books, through notes, and through different materials that we are having. But when we say about we have to study something in deep, in detail, we have to go into each and every detail.
Each and every detail.
And
That is the most important.
That is
right
most
now.
important.
Yeah.
And without the understanding or without having the knowledge of the concept, we can't relate the
We
things.
cannot relate it.
And this is the beauty of, I would say, case study method.
Methodology.
Case study methodology, I think this is the best way through which you can teach the learners.
Where we can take the actual examples.
We
what
can
happened
actually
earlier.
take the examples how this concept of supply chain management is being applied in real
world scenario.
scenario.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
So case studies are not only limited to management students. I always teach in my class that, for example, a lawyer, he is arguing in a court.
Quote.
What the lawyer is doing?
Yeah.
Lawyer is quoting the previous judgments
Judgments.
before honorable judge.
As we gave the references.
So
of
those
the-
previous judgments are case studies.
Yeah.
A doctor is treating a patient.
Patient.
So while treating a patient, doctor always remembers, or he or she can always see his previous cases that he has handled in his career, and he can always take references from the previous cases to treat a
Next
patient having similar implications or similar complications.
Yeah.
So that's why case study method, it is something, I would say, this is the one of the best
methodology.
teaching pedagogies that are available to us, to professors, and to our students.
To deliver.
And I
So
think
this is the only reason, sir, why we started this, so that to have one expert with us and to deliver right knowledge to the viewers, right knowledge to the next generation. This has happened, and this is the expert, and this is the knowledge for you.
I just want to correct
Please.
that I don't say I'm an expert.
Yeah.
I think the philosophy that I live or I believe that we are learners.
Every
Whether I am a teacher or I am a professor, if you start thinking that you are an expert of something or you are a teacher or professor of something, your learning stop.
learning will be not there.
So I would like to thank you specifically and Chandigarh University
Yes, sir.
that they have provided me this opportunity to share my knowledge with all the viewers and
All the
with
viewers.
you also.
Towards the
And I think it is a learning experience for me also, because we always read case studies, we always go to classes, we have
Yeah.
all the materials with us. But when you are coming for a talk show or a podcast,
Yeah.
you have to be very cautious
Conscious.
and you have to go to each and every minute detail.
So that it
That
should be the right
nothing
delivery.
should be mixed,
Yeah.
should be missed in our discussion.
Right,
And
sir.
appropriate facts, they
Right.
come into forefront.
Forefront.
So I think I try to justify my role as
well
an
justified, sir.
expert,
It's-
as you mentioned.
It's well justified. So, my dear viewers, thank you so much. As we have started with one another case study of supply chain management at Amazon. And today we started with the ideas, the pillars, and then we delivered many different topics and expertise, that proper knowledge about the logistics, supply chain, door to door, different strategies, risk and opportunities. So many things we have discussed, and I hope you understood well about it. So let's conclude the podcast of today, as we have done the many different topics and terminologies over here. So my dear viewers, the Amazon supply chain isn't just a marvel of technology and efficiency. It's a challenge.
Absolutely.
So it's a challenge to all of us to think smarter, move faster, and build better. So let's take these insight and transformation in our system with the purpose and precision. We should do it. So grab your earphones and headphones, hit the subscribe, and listen this resourceful podcast from the very important person, Professor Dr. Navjeet Singh. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Thank you
Thanks
so
a
much,
lot.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.